and gentlemen, please welcome to the People's Morning Show now. I can't believe my eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, Lzzy, Hale, Joe Hottinger, a part of the great hailstorm. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that really you, Hale? Is that you?
It really is the only hail you're getting today. You know.
Why? Why have you been ducking me for so many years now, Lzzy? Look at me. I'm an old man now. You see what's happening here?
Like a fine wine, like a fine wine.
For those that don't know, we go way back with this band. We go way back with Lzzy, all the way back to my first days at the station, early 2000. I just moved here from Philadelphia. As if the culture shock wasn't enough, I go to Galifte's, and there's this little girl handing out roses in a wedding dress. I said,
awesome.
What has happened to me?
Everything.
Take us back, Lzzy. Tell us about your start and why you guys made it, as opposed to a lot of other bands not.
That's kind of an impossible question, but I believe that we had such an insane belief, dare I say, obsession with just seeing how far we could take this, that it didn't matter, where we played. We played anywhere and everywhere, in the corner of bars for happy hour when we were, tiny kids, bowling alleys, coffee houses where the rule was you had to be like quieter than the cappuccino machine, which was very difficult for us,
right?
by the way. But, anywhere they'd let us play. We played Friendly's Restaurant a couple times for free ice cream.
We played a funeral
we
in
did play a
Harrisonburg.
funeral in Harrisburg once.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
So,
that was a bummer of a gig. We didn't know the deceased or the family, but the funeral director did, and so they hired us on to play. I
It was a
forget-
Don Henley song
yeah,
and
Jim Croce.
Jim Croce song.
And everyone's bawling. There's not even a sympathy clap. And what do? You can't be like, let's hear it for Bob. Thankfully, it was a closed
We didn't
casket.
sell any CDs.
No CDs at the funeral. No.
you can't sell out. You can't set up merch at a funeral. I know you can't do
Yeah,
this, or I would have done it already.
Apparently, there's a rule. Yeah.
When you played out, when you were playing at that age, did you ever think you'd get to this point? Did you believe it in your heart, or is this just, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening still?
Man, I think that there's a difference between believing that you're capable of achieving great things and doing it, and then reality, things actually happening. So it continuously blows my mind, the fact that we're still here, we're still a band, we all still like each other, which I think is one of our biggest accomplishments.
Yeah.
And we still want to keep pushing things forward. I think that there really is no end game here other than to see how far we can take it.
Now, how do you stay happy, focused, and together, and not want to kill each other? Bands don't get along really for the longest of times. Sometimes, how do you guys manage to do it?
Well, if the fart jokes haven't started, like at noon, it's just not going to be a good day. I mean, I laugh to the point of tears with these guys every day.
No, really though, we're okay to like have hard talks because they're not hard anymore. We've been doing it so long. We're just like, hey, this makes me feel like this, or that sucked, and it's not. Everyone knows it's not an fu. It's like a we're talking about it because it's worth talking about. Otherwise, do your thing.
It's like when you start a band, you're like a gang, right?
Right.
You found your people, and it's you against the world, and then it becomes a family, and then you become like old war buddies. Like, we have seen some stuff, and nobody will ever understand us like we understand us. And so there's like this tremendous amount of respect and love and for what everybody brings to the table, and we all know our hearts are in the right place. I don't know, not to sound cheesy, but it's really an amazing thing. And I feel so bad when we tour with bands. We tour with so many bands how like they don't even speak until they go on stage. Or like, I'm like, oh, that sucks. I remember I forget who we were out with, but this one time we were out with this band, and one of the members comes up to me. He's like, so what are you doing on your day off, Lzzy? And I'm like, I think the guys and I are going to go bowling or maybe to karaoke. And he stops in his track. He's like, wait, together? like, I'm like, yeah, we have a good time still. So, yeah.
When you guys come back to the central PA area, what is one thing you try and do when you come back?
Get some shoe fly pie.
Yeah. Some scrapple. The last time that we were out, we saw a lot of our old haunts. We went to the Tourist Inn.
We went down the Red Lion to Tom's Music Trade and guitar shop there with Randy's.
Yeah. It's just nice visiting all of those places that you cut your teeth in, and you get all these like fuzzy feelings about like the beginnings of things. I mean, we get emotional about when we see young bands like breaking and like they're
Right.
just beginning, and it's so exciting because like we remember what that felt like, and yeah, and even on a local level, it was still magical. So those are like very sacred spots to us, you know.
Want to talk to you about before we get into Women's History Month. I want to talk to you about Ozzy's last show a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Amazing, amazing. But what was the atmosphere like in person? You were there, of course. Was it electric? Was it sad? Give me kind of a feel of what it was like.
It was both.
Well, we got there like 2 or 3 days early. It was the last day of our tour in Europe, and kind of pulled the bus in. I remember like walked off the bus looking for catering at 1:30 and Tool was just on stage practicing, and we're like, oh, cool. And so I had to go watch that, and like Adam, the guitarist, got off, and he's like, oh, what's up, guys? And he was so excited, and we were so excited. We couldn't believe we were even there. We're like, did somebody screw up and
Yeah,
invite
it's
Hailstorm?
amazing.
But he was so excited to be there, and that kind of like set the tone. Like rehearsal the next 2 days, and the whole city of Birmingham was just
It decked out. All of the bars were in black and purple. Like it was just this
metalheads everywhere.
full-on celebration, and all the metalheads like just ascending upon the city, taking over.
And if you don't know metalheads, they are some of the nicest people you've ever met in your
Absolutely.
life. It's the best tribe in the world, and backstage, like Steven Tyler and Axl, everyone is just hanging out, giddy. It was
Absolute
awesome.
love fest, and it was so funny to see these like rock gods among you, and like Metallica's like kind of in the way of the roadies. They're like, oh, sorry, and then like Axl's hanging out, and Steven Tyler's just telling it's funny when I was talking to Steven Tyler, he recognized my Pennsylvania accent. He's like, oh, Doylestown, 1970, whatever. He's like, we had a bunch of hash in the back seat, and like he just telling me about how they almost got arrested in Doylestown.
Doylestown, that's great.
Yeah, and then he stole my sunglasses for a couple pictures, and then like an hour later he brought them back. It was funny, but it was so great to see everybody was on this like same level. There was no egos involved. Nobody had production. It was just they were so happy to be here, and then we play the show, and everybody had this same feeling like as they were getting off stage. We'd be like, hey, how is it? Like the Mastodon guys came off, and like, how was it? And they all turned to us like, I don't know. I blacked out. I think we did good. I don't know. And then, and yeah, like we did the show, and that was electric. And then we're all out like on this platform in the middle of the crowd, hanging out with the Osbournes and all that, and just watching Ozzy take the stage and Sabbath take the stage. And as soon as Ozzy goes into Mama, I'm Coming Home, like I turn to Joe, and he's crying, I'm crying. And then we look around the entire stadium. Everybody's eyes are sweaty. It was just so neat. It was like this sanctuary and communion with everybody. It was really amazing. Like it just having everybody there for the same reasons, for the right reasons. It was an amazing feeling.
It was almost like a We Are the World 2000s version for the metal community.
Pretty much, man. It
Yeah.
really felt like that.
It was a special show, and I hope they put it out in some movie form or something that where we can watch
Well,
it
it's
again.
Talks about that.
Yeah.
It's Sharon.
Talks about that.
Yeah.
It's Sharon we're talking about.
Yeah,
It'll
I
be
mean,
out.
come on.
It's gotta be out, right?
It'll be out. Absolutely. Did you get a private moment with Ozzy, either one of you, for even a second?
No, we didn't go back and bug them. It was
Okay.
He
they
would
were
get kind of
swamped.
Yeah, he would get kind of wheeled in and then just get mobbed, and so like we were hanging out, and he was so happy, which was so neat to see. He was just having the best time, and
Yeah, we were at the after party. Like Ozzy came in, and of course everyone was just like, "Wah," and I was like, I'm not gonna germ on, like we'll sit there and like watch, and then Kelly got proposed to by Sid. It was a great moment, and then they wheeled him out, and we just kept partying.
Amazing. It was extraordinary, and I hope it does come out too. And celebrating Women's History Month, which is March. International Women's Day was March 8th. And the first female Gibson brand ambassador, that's Lzzy. That is awesome. How do you feel about that?
oh, it's crazy. If you told my 13-year-old self that, she would have called you a liar. It's it's amazing. The coolest thing that has come out of that is that in the past couple years, and just like looking at the stats for people who are buying guitars, young people who are buying guitars, the majority of it has been women, and it's so neat to be a part of that, and to just be in this wonderful group of women who are existing standing up, doing what they're, doing what they love to do, and then I'm allowing myself to, to be one of those people that these young girls can look up to and just say, okay, I can see myself reflected in that. I'm just holding the gate open, man. It's like, whatever I can do to make it a little easier for, an 11-year-old girl to say, oh, it's possible to play guitar. It's okay for me to do that. It's okay for me to be in rock and roll. It's the dream of a lifetime, because, when I was growing up in Pennsylvania, and listening to WQXA and owning this music, there weren't a whole lot of girlfriends that I had that understood that. And so it's wonderful to see all of these young women that are like, no, this is my genre. This is what I love. This is what speaks to me. And see that they're not caring about what anybody else thinks about them, which is great.
Who do you like that's out now that you really love? Give me one or two bands, both of you.
I absolutely obsessed with The Warning, three sisters out of Mexico.
There's a new band from Nashville called Showing Teeth.
Yeah, they're amazing too.
That girl Addison can scream.
She can scream her head off.
There are some screamers out there these days, and in a good way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the women are upset.
well, if you think about it, if there is a genre that was tailor-made for the female psyche and female rage, it is this genre. So we got to put it somewhere, Joe.
I love it.
Indeed.
Awesome.
Indeed. Are you guys going to play something? Is that a rumor? You're going to play something for us?
Oh,
we got
man.
mics and stuff set up.
We got mics and we got...
Before they play. Okay. We're ready when you are.
Let me turn some of these things on here.
We are in our home studio here in Nashville.
That is great.
Could we get them put full screen on the screen here? I wonder.
Our entire house is like that movie Big, where he just kind of like made it into this fun house. That's what we have. We don't have the trampoline yet, but we got a lot of guitars and a lot of.
Is it in tune? I think
it sounds good.
It's in tune to me.
Yeah, if just stop us if we start playing and something sounds off. I can adjust. Can
you boost her microphone up a tiny bit?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, he can.
Okay.
Yo 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 yeah.
Okay, ready when you are.
Awesome.
All right. Go ahead, Miss Liz. Introduce it.
This is our new single called "Like a Woman Can." Do you lose sleep like I do? Barely eat like I do? Do you wait for my calls? Do I matter at all to you? Are you soft to the touch? Do you only play rough? Do you know how to whisper and speak with your fingers? Ooh. Oh, it's not hard to please me, baby. This should be easy. I'm just a woman and you're just a man. We both have two hands. Why can't yours understand how to touch me? I would have stayed, but you can't love me the way that a woman. Why can't you love me? Why can't you love me? Oh, why can't you love me like a woman can? All of my roses are pink and your violets are blue. Thinking maybe we made a mistake mixing the two. Now I'm driving away. You got nothing to say. I want someone who cries, who feels every goodbye like I do. and you're just a man. We both have two hands, why can't yours understand how to touch me? I would've stayed, but you can't love me the way that a woman. Why can't you love me? Why can't you love me? Oh, why can't you love me like a woman can? Yeah. Oh, it's not hard to please me, baby. This should be easy. I'm just a woman, and you're just a man. We both have two hands, why can't yours understand how to touch me? I would've stayed, but you can't love me the way that a woman. Why can't you love me? Why can't you love me? Oh, why can't you love me like a woman can?
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you so much.
that's
We did it.
wonderful. I would have booked you for my own funeral, guys. I'm
Oh,
telling
thank you so much.
you. So that's Like a Woman Can from the latest Everest, correct?
That is
Yep.
correct, darling.
Oh, I'm so glad to talk to you guys. It's been too long. Please stop avoiding me, if you will. Do I look like I'm 100 now? Because I met you had long hair and youth
Take the hat
and
off.
hope on my side.
Was that you in the bushes with the binoculars the other day? I feel like no.
You always say, like, yeah, this is what I look like now.
You could just come up and ring the doorbell next time. You don't got to stay out there.
You guys
No.
are great. Thank you. Good luck
Thank
to you in
you,
the future.
sweetheart.
We'll be in touch soon, okay?
Hell
Awesome.
yeah, man.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
All
guys.
right. There they go, ladies and gentlemen. Lzzy and Joe.